Hello everybody,
Oh,
I am
stop.
James.
No, reset. Right, wave a wave and start.
That's the stopwatch. Hello everybody, I'm James Anthony and this is...
Daniel Meadows.
Welcome to Magic World Reviews week 6. Is that correct? It's week 6, isn't
I
it?
think so, yeah.
Madness. Thank you for all your support on the groups. It's been really epic. Today we're reviewing some awesome products, just 2 products actually. We're keeping it super quick for you guys. We have our stopwatch running, hidden away behind here. We're going to keep it quick, but today we're going to be reviewing...
It's Leading Thoughts by Rawlins.
Yep.
DVD.
And I will just to say, have very little to say about this because I've not had a chance to watch it yet.
No.
However, I will be watching it later on this afternoon because I've heard really good things about this. And it looks epic as well.
It's very good.
So people say I've got to stop saying the word epic.
Epic, awesome, exactly. There's quite a few words.
What else can I say?
Oh, we'll not sidetrack again. Okay, so this week is a battle of chalk versus cheese. You get your cheese later through James. I'll start.
What are you trying to say?
I'll start off with something else. So Rawlins is a professional mentalist. I think he hails from Lancaster, and you've done gigs with him before. I think you know him. This is his first DVD release. He's previously released Mind Experiments, I think that was in 2010, then came Roulette, another ebook and book, and that was in 2012. So this consolidates some of that earlier work, and what I really like about that is you know he has worked this. You've seen the development. If you're familiar with some of the material early on, you'll see some of the changes, you'll see some of the influences, and it's all really well credited. What I did really like about this is that inside you get a bit of the history, a bit of the inspiration, some of the credits. It's good stuff. It's done as an evening parlour show, and unfortunately it's in effect, explanation. It would have been nice, and it's the only small thing I can say about it, it would have been nice if you had the option of playing all of the show, to see the transitions, to see the effect, see how they get the texture of the show and the build. So I lost some of that because it was effect, now explanation, effect, explanation. But with that aside, it's really good, the effects are good. Have a look at what's on there. You know that he's worked this. You know he makes his living off this material. He has used this for at least 4 years. He teaches it really well. He comes across really well. He relates well with his audience. There's a lot to like and a lot to learn from this.
He's a full-time pro, isn't he? So you know that's with it.
That's not always.
Not always. No.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's not a given. Some people can still scrape a living by being terrible. This is certainly not the case in this first-rate product.
I've seen him before. I know he's good. Now, the thing is there stuff on here? Is it more for like a stage show, or is it more for smaller walk around?
It's more of a parlour show, but there are things that could be adapted for more close-up. So one of the examples in here is Flutter, and he credits Luke Jamay as part of the discussion and the inspiration. I know Luke Jamay has an effect called Hands of Fate. It's on Penguin Magic, and that's a close-up version. So there are same principle, but go in different directions. So some of this could be adapted. A lot of it could be adapted, in fact. But it's done as a parlour show, and that's how it's taught.
Okay. At what level would you say people would have to be at home? In terms of, like, do they have to be a hardcore mentalist, or are they going to be able to pick up the routines on here?
I think that when people say hardcore mentalist, it's an interesting thing because it very rarely means there's massive sleight of hand. It more means that you're happy with your character and you're going to present it well. So if that's where you're at, then there's nothing. I didn't see anything that was going to preclude anyone. Most of mentalism is very, very simple. The hard part about it is the sell. It's the being convincing. It's the relating. It's being likeable. I think Chris has all that in spades. He teaches it well. I'll go back to that. He teaches it. Some of the explanations are quite long, but he goes through everything. You're not going to leave that and go, oh, I don't know that bit. He's gone through it all. So,
well recommended DVD. We get 2 DVDs in there, don't we?
Yeah, so it's a double DVD set. The closest comparison to something already on the market I can give is Paul Stockman's Connected. And that gives you the evening show and then the explanations of it.
Which we usually have in. I know our website says it's in stock now, so we'll update you as to whether they're still available, because I know that they went out last week. So... But Paul Stockman's Connected is a good DVD as well.
Yeah, it's another one. So I'm just throwing that out there. So if you've already got that, you might be interested in this. If you like this, you might go for something else.
Any others like that? If you like that, you might like this. There
are a couple of things. Well, if I come up with anything else, we'll put a suggestion below. But in terms of price, it's £28. I think it's very, very reasonable price.
£28, can't go wrong. So there's £28 there.
Rating-wise, I would probably go for a good solid 8.5. So probably,
God, we didn't even have any build-up then. There was no like...
Doesn't need it. You gave me 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes, baby.
5 minutes, dead on.
Yeah.
Well done there.
Why,
go for it. Yeah.
Oh, I've done it wrong again.
I'm the rocket, you're the... Shh. We'll get it right at Blackpool.
One day I'll be Daddy Spoon.
Right, moving on to the next product. It's been out a while. Yes, it's the cheesy part of the whole thing. It's the good old Fire Wallet. I've put this review on purely because this new version, the version 2 or 1.2, whatever, came out probably about 6 months ago. There's only one company in the UK selling it, and then suddenly they're back in stock again now, available for everybody. So I thought I'd give a quick review because I know some people have been asking whether it is a good option versus the version 1, and whether other wallets are worth considering as well.
And if someone was going to ask anyone about Fire Wallets, you'd probably be a good person to ask, because I don't know anyone that uses a Fire Wallet more. Every time he wants to pay for something, out it comes, and another little piece of me dies inside. So there we go.
And I get the free beer. Can we just clarify that?
True.
I've never got so many free beers from the Fire Wallet everywhere I go. I even got a free ticket on the train last week just by doing that to the guy and said, just go on by. Literally, I get coffees. And it's one
so
of
you're a freeloader?
I'm a total freeloader. We were in Nando's last week with Sam.
Forget that. Show the wallet.
Yeah, I know, but I just did the wallet, and in the corner of the room, somebody saw the fire, and then it grabs the attention. Then you can go into the magic. I agree, it doesn't mix for mentalism too much.
No.
But effectively, holy moly!
I find that much fire with that much cheese is not a good combination. No one wants that much fondue.
I personally find if you go, then that kind of adds to them going, whoa!
Do it again, I'll do that then.
But then?
Do it again. Oh, sorry, it's you doing it, not me.
Yeah, exactly. But then, immediately you can show it as a normal wallet. So, the differences between this version, which are now available on our website, I think they are £28 or £30. To me, this is the best Fire Wallet on the market, hands down, no questions. Because all the other ones don't seem to have, without giving this away, the magical item within this wallet is not enclosed in a way so that...
It's not durable as well.
It's not durable, but more importantly, things will evaporate and it will not last as long. Whereas this you can have in your pocket for even up to a couple of hours easily, and it will still set on fire. So you don't have to worry about that with the theatre wallets. It's the same with theatre wallet version 1 and 2. The only difference is that the special compartment, the magic part of this, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has pure metal in the background. So unlike version 1, where did we put the version 1s? They're somewhere here. Either way, don't worry. The version 1s have a sort of tinfoil background. Now that is great. It will last you at least... I've got one that lasted me a year and a couple of months. Here we go. But I'm not going to get it out and show it to you. But this is one that's a year and a half old. And it still opens up just about and fires. However...
It doesn't look as good from this side. It
looks pretty poor, yeah, exactly. All the metal's coming out, you could catch yourself on it now. That's after a year and 2 months so at least, so it's been a good wallet for me, you know.
And you do hammer it.
I hammer it. Okay, with the Theatre Fire Wallet version 2, you can literally show it like this. Notes to remember about the Theatre Wallet version 2 is that it is slightly thicker than its predecessor. So, it is a bulkier wallet. There's no question compared to this one here. However, I've got a lot more in this right now than this. Also, this is a lot more durable. So some people have said the version 1 is better. I first thought that as well until I've used this for a while, and now I must say that I prefer version 2 over version 1. Purely because I know that lasted me a year. This one is going to last me, if you ignore the phone in the background. It's a demonstration of the Theatre Wallet version 2. Literally, wherever you go, you can then instantly show the wallet like this. It has compartments for your money, compartments for your cards. It is a perfect everyday wallet. It has a little ID area here and a section behind here. What I would say, first of all with this, it's thicker than version 1. So, yes, that's one of the main gripes with it, but I've got a lot more in here as well, don't forget. But it is thicker, but it's still the same shape as version 1. And same overall design. Now, also on top of it being thicker, it is a more durable. So it's got its ups and it's got its downs. Version 1 has lasted me about a year and a half and it was brilliant. This version will last me, I know, at least a year and a half, if not longer, because of the way it's made. It is not as fragile as the first version, so it will take a bit of getting used to, but once you're used to it, it is now my favourite wallet out of the lot, and it is literally, it's never been done before. The good thing about it is that once you fire, you can actually throw it up, and it will automatically do the magic business.
So the main differences that I've seen is it's a little bit more restrictive on the gimmick part, but it's more durable and it's self-closing.
Self-closing. Am I allowed to mention spring?
Yes.
You just have. Exactly. So yeah, spring loaded, awesome stuff inside it. It has a card to wallet in it, which I do not recommend that you use. I mean, it just about works. I would potentially get a plastic sheet to help with the aspect of it, cut to the correct size, a little bit like the Jardinay wallet. However, I personally would not bother doing a card to wallet with this particular wallet. At the end of the day, only get this if you're over 18, but also be very careful where you're doing it under the circumstances that you are going to be performing the fire. I'm always careful and aware of the people I'm performing it to, the hair, any little thing, people looking over. People will sometimes shove their hand in there saying, is that real fire? So be very careful with that. They do that. Crazy. So if you want an everyday wallet to carry around with you in your back pocket and use as a wallet, that's where I'd recommend the theatre.
I think that's fair enough to say. A lot of things say use this as your everyday wallet. You genuinely do.
I genuinely do.
I've been out quite a few times with it, and you do carry that. That is your wallet.
It took me a while to warm up to version 2, as lots of people have said on the internet. They said they didn't think it's as good as version 1. I personally think it is better now. It's safer, certainly, but it's slightly thicker because it's got the special sections built in, but it is better. It's got a card to wallet. I'd forget about that. It's useless. Simple as that. If you wanted a wallet to perform for, though, at your gigs, I would not use this. It's too big, too bulky. You can't do a card to wallet. Unless you just want purely fire wallet, I always recommend the Jardinay wallet. It still has a very nice enclosed section. I'm not going to show you this because I've not set it up. However, it has a very nice card to wallet. So if this is in my inside pocket here, I can load the card in within a second, open it up, fire, and now unzip this compartment here, and there would be their playing card. That's kind of revealing too much, isn't it?
Well, a card comes out of a wallet.
Card comes out of a wallet, that's all that happens. But if you want something for performance, the Jardinay or Caps on Fire wallet is the wallet for you. The fire sections is not as good as the theatre fire wallet, but it will still last. This has lasted me a year and a bit as well. So, very quick mention to the other ones. There's a Mark Mason one. There's quite a few other ones I've seen out there. Sorry to say, don't bother with them. They just will not last more.
In your opinion?
In my opinion, don't bother with them. But anyway.
And again, I have no opinion on fire wallets other than I would not touch one with a barge pole.
But the one last thing we're going to say is we are actually in development of a fire wallet. It will be available in approximately 3 to 4 months' time, but it's not just any old fire wallet. It has lots of other hidden features built in that you'll never see in any other wallet.
Dun, dun, dun.
Da, da, da. Anyway, that's enough for the MagicWorld review, week 6.
We haven't forgotten about the run deck.
Yep, the run decks, that's been sent out.
That's done.
That's sent out.
Just
Anthony Cooper's won that.
No, that was the Optrix.
Oh, was that?
Yeah. He won the Optrix.
Oh, in that case I might have sent the wrong one out to the wrong person. Either way, we'll have that sorted. We'll make sure we fix it.
See what I have to work with.
But no, it's been a pleasure. You might see a few changes to this show over the coming weeks. We are deciding whether to run this as a weekly review or a 2-weekly review. We're also thinking about bringing in a few specials, because I know you guys at home have been asking for actual clips of tricks. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start maybe doing this show once every 2 weeks, giving us more time to pick some really good products, and at the same time shooting little snippets of tricks in different places and areas. Yep. So, and potentially even just one-trick reviews here and there. So
thank you very much for your comments. We're not ignoring them. We are doing stuff behind the scenes. We just wanted to let you know that we had received them. And we are going to work on them. So
exactly. So the Workers' Wall will be mentioned in the next issue.
Da, da, da.
Bye for now, for MagicWorld. I didn't say ciao for now.
You didn't.
I didn't.
But you will be in the bonus bit at the end. Because this is the bit that you always put in the bonus bit at the end.
I can't say ciao for now because I've said it on 2 of the DVDs now. So
exactly.
Awesome. What I think we should,
epic.
I think what I think we should say on this part is that we have a big button, just kind of like.
You can say you've got a big button. I'm not going on record saying I've got a big button.
This button right here, I think they should push it. I think you need to point to it like they do in all the cool people on YouTube and say, click this button here.
No.
Go on, subscribe. There you go, subscribe. Yes.
It's the stage, like, illusionist in you.
Subscribe. Great.